Hey guys, and welcome back to another Overwatch video. And today this is going to be a start to a new series I'm going to be doing for Overwatch, where I go through each map on attack and defense and kind of go through some heroes that are really good on both attack and defense for each map. Now this is going to be more of a hero guide for maps rather than a map guide. I'm not going to go like explore the entire map and show you every single spot. I'm just going to go through kind of some good heroes on attack and defense and some good places for them at each point and such. And this is based off of my experience in games and seeing what other people play and what I've had success with and all that. So today we're going to start on Temple of Anubis. So we're going to start on the defense side. Each video is going to be, one's going to be defense, one's going to be attack, so there will be 2 videos per map. So let's get into it here. The enemy team spawns over there in this big like sand crawler thing, right? And they come through here, and there's only one way to enter through here. The only way to get into here is through this entrance. Now, of course, you can either go left or go right or go straight, obviously, but you can't get in any other way. Even like Pharah can't fly over these other walls and stuff, I don't believe. So this is really good for heroes that like choke points, because this is a major choke point, right? I mean this is like the choke point of most, like compared to most maps. They can only come in here. So we're gonna start with Junkrat here. He's great on defense, because you can stand up here and you can just lob grenades down here forever. You can lob them down both sides. You can stand up here, you can stand on the bridge. I kind of like just switching back and forth, because if you stand like here, you can actually chuck them. If you aim it right, you can chuck them down there. And then obviously if you get on the bridge, it's a little harder to aim these so they don't hit the walls, but you can chuck them down there. You can see I kind of hit the little corner there, but there you go. I've had a lot of success hitting people through here, and you can just lob them through here all day, throw your explosives out if you want, throw your trap out, and it makes it incredibly difficult for people to get through here. Granted, someone can fly up here like a Pharah or a sniper, but your other teammates would probably take them out anyway. So Junkrat is extremely good at this point if you hold here. Some other heroes that are good is a Widowmaker can be quite good on this area right behind me if we jump over here. There a lot of Widowmakers will stand up here and snipe anyone who flies up here, and anyone on the ground, obviously, who walks through there. It can be really quite good. And then a Bastion could be pretty good. I've seen Bastions set up on the bridge, although that's very open to snipers and anyone who gets up here. Now, a Bastion, like over here, actually can be quite good, because the enemy can't see you until they've already come around this corner, and then at that point, they're probably distracted by your teammates, and they're going to be dead by you or your teammates. So if you sit here with a Bastion, that could be pretty good. You know, you could sit here. This could be okay. Again, a sniper could get up there and maybe kill you and stuff. And back is Junkrat. What I like to do is stand here, and I actually like to throw my trap kind of like here-ish. If I throw it here, the problem is that by the time they step in it, they already have line of sight to me, so even if they step in it, they can kill me, because a lot of people like to sneak through here. But throwing it here, it's still really hard to see for the enemy team, and by the time they get here, they kind of have line of sight, so I'd actually probably want to throw it like down here. And you get the notification, of course, that, you know, someone's stepped in it, they're triggered, and then you can just blow them up. So Junkrat's quite good, Widowmaker's good behind us here, a Bastion can be quite good, Torbjorn can actually be pretty good too. He can set up his turret in a number of places. He can set it up here. He could set it up here. Again, it's really open to snipers, and the turret obviously doesn't move like you would, so it's even easier to hit. Over there, again, kind of where you would place a Bastion could be good. You know, maybe in this room even could be pretty good, because people are going to run through here and it can hit them, and then anyone who comes in this room will get pretty wrecked. And then, like, a Reinhardt can be pretty good. If your team's kind of grouped here, like if you have a Junkrat and maybe a Torbjorn set up here, and something else. If a Reinhardt stands here with his shield, you can pretty much mitigate all damage that you're going to take for a while, and you can just lob it down on them, and they're just going to get wrecked. So he can be pretty good. A Mei can actually be quite good because she can just wall this off. You know, like when they're trying to flood in, she just walls the whole thing off pretty much, and the other team obviously can't go through, which is really frustrating. And that, I mean, like, one thing I want to clarify is this is not saying, you know, I'm not saying like these heroes are good and every other hero is bad in this position. I'm not saying that at all. These are just heroes I've had really good experience with and I've seen other people do good with. I mean, pretty much I think any hero can be good on any map in any position if you do it right and you're good with them. So, you know, just a quick note there. Now, that, I mean, those are the main ones. I'm trying to think here. A Winston is better on attack rather than defense, I would say here, because if you jump down there, you're just going to get destroyed by the enemy team who's like hiding back here trying to get in. Now, back to Widowmaker really quick. Widowmaker, like, if you're not a good Widowmaker, I wouldn't just pick her and stand up here because you can get sniped from someone who stands up here, or if a Widowmaker peeks out from here, you can get wrecked. And Afara is really good on attack on this map, and if she flies up and you're not very good with Widowmaker, like you don't notice her, you can't hit stuff very well, you're gonna just get blown off of this and then killed. Hanzo can be good, I guess, up here. Hanzo is a little more difficult than Widowmaker, I'd say, but he can be pretty good. Let's see here. I mean, I think that's mostly it. Soldier, you know, if he stands up here, he could be pretty good. Soldier's good in pretty much any situation. Right, so then the first point to get to is here, and I know, you know, this is a little slow pace. We'll get faster as we go through here. First point here, you know, again, if you're pushed back to here, you're actually probably going to lose this. I'd say like 8 out of 10 times. If they push us off of this and start flooding into here, we usually lose this point. It's very rare that we'll actually get pushed back to here and then hold this through the rest of the game. So if it looks like you're getting overwhelmed, honestly, I would just give up this point and just move to the back one rather than just dying over and over here. But if you do try to hold out here, again, a Junkrat can be really quite good, like up there, which you can get through this room and go up. We'll go through the room and then up another flight and through. He can be good because he can just rain stuff down. Afara actually could be good at this point. Afara can be pretty good on defense here too, because she can just stand up here and shoot stuff through the choke point. Again, she can stand up here and shoot stuff. Widowmaker kind of becomes not so good here, because, I mean, if you stand up here, you have to stand like right on the edge to even see stuff, and then you're just going to get like shot in the head or blown off here by something else. Reinhardt can be really good here though, because his shield will cover probably at least half of this. And you can just kind of block this out. A Bastion or a Torbjorn turret actually, like, set up like right in here can be really good. You just have to watch out for snipers. Or even here actually might be better, because then the only place you have to worry about is here and over here. So that's pretty good. I mean, actually over here could be really good. You just have to make sure you don't get dropped on the head from up there. But this can be pretty good. And yeah, I mean, anyone who's good in pretty close quarters can be good here on defense. You know, again, if you're really just getting overwhelmed, instead of running back here and dying trying to defend it, I would almost give it up, because as we move through here, we go to the second point. And the second point is way back here where the statue is, so it's a ways away. But this also has a main choke point. Now, they can come through this way, over here, and they can go on the right hand side. So you do have to watch out for those, but you'd be surprised how many people still just try to flood through here, even though they usually just get completely destroyed. A Junkrat is still really, really good here, because you can just stand kind of back out of line of sight, and you can just chuck your grenades through this thing like infinitely, and pretty much just destroy anyone who's walking through here. And then you can see people who come through here pretty easily, so if you're standing like back here, you can just throw these over here, throw your trap over there maybe, throw an explosive. Now, something that's really good that I've seen some people do, actually, is you stick your trap like on this health pack, And again, it's incredibly hard for enemy teams to see this trap because it's kind of embedded in the ground, like way more than it is now. And I've been killed by doing this, by someone doing this, because I've like walked down here, I've killed some people, I needed health really bad, I step on it and I die before I get the health pack, or step on it, get the health pack, and then just get blown up. So that can be a good place for that. You know, you can still lob grenades kind of down this other way is Junkrat, if you kind of just aim them through here. Now, a Widowmaker can be pretty good again up on this ledge. I don't know if I can get up here. I could if I actually like aim this right. And then I jump down. But yeah, Widowmaker can be good up on this ledge because she has a really good line of sight, like all the way out there. And a lot of people will try to go through this way sometimes. Sometimes a Widowmaker or Pharah can be good up there, although you're very easily sniped off and stuff. Again, a Reinhardt can be godly here because he can just cover this entire thing, and anyone who shoots through here is just going to get completely denied. So Reinhardt can be good here. A Mei is actually really, really good. Because again, she can just wall off this whole thing, and then people get in here to take the point. It's really close quarters, so Mei is just going to like blast them down with her freeze, or if she ults here, it's going to be super, super good. And then, let's see, a Torbjorn again, or a Bastion. I've seen Bastion sit here, and this actually works really surprisingly well, because anyone who comes in anyway, over here or across the bridge, isn't going to see you right away, and you're just going to mow them down. You just have to be careful, because once people like get wise to the fact that you're camping back here, a Genji or something is going to hop over here, or Pharah is going to fly over and destroy you. You do have to be kind of careful of that, but that can be a good place if you're into Bastion. You know, and I mean, pretty much, again, any hero can be good anywhere. A D.Va could actually maybe be good here. Once they get in, I mean, she's not very good at range, so you do have to be aware of that. And your spawn room is just right back here, so it's not that long of a walk. And if we take a look here, I mean, Roadhog actually can be pretty dang good. A Zarya can be good. Zarya isn't necessarily great on the first area, and then I mean for healers, a healer can be good pretty much anywhere. Lucio is good here. Now Symetra is actually super good on the first area we covered. I'll go into that in a second here, but I mean, that mostly covers it. I would say that Reinhardt and Zarya could, not Reinhardt, Roadhog and Zarya could actually be really good here. Roadhog, I've been killed by Roadhog a lot. Like, if I try to come through this left side, he'll just like stand here and hook you and then just kill you. Or I've flown over here as a Pharah before, a little too low, and gotten hooked. And, you know, Roadhog can be pretty good in here. A Zarya can be good, like in here, because they have to be close quarters. You can get them, or you can just lob your like energy grenades out this thing. Pretty much destroy them. Now Symetra, that's a really important one I want to touch on. Last thing here. Symetra is like godly on defense here if you do your stuff right. So she has those turrets you can place down, right? You can place 6 of them. If you put those like here, like 2 or 3 here, and maybe a couple like up here, like right there, and like here and here, and then some here, it makes it extremely, like really, really difficult for people to push in. Now, if you don't want to put them here, you could maybe put 2 here or something, and then you can stick some in here in these rooms. I wouldn't stick them here necessarily, because they could be shot potentially from this way. If you stick them here, it's a little harder. But yeah, people try to run through these rooms really quick to avoid the main choke point altogether. Well, not altogether, but to avoid this, and they just get beamed down by the turret. Same with this room. But I've seen people have really good luck if you just put your turrets like here and then up here, because there's no way people can kill them, right? I mean, they're on the other side of the wall. You can't kill them from here unless you just like get lucky with Junkrat and like do that or something. But by that time, you're probably dead anyway if you're standing right here. And then when people run through, they just get completely wrecked by these, especially if they don't know they're there, because they slow you too, right? So you walk through here and you just get like beamed to death through the turrets here, and it just makes it really, really difficult to be able to push in. Like, that alone can stop people from pushing. And then not to mention if you have like a Junkrat lobbing stuff down here and a Widowmaker, it can be really hard for enemy teams to get through that choke point. And when we do the next video on attack here, I'll kind of go through some ways maybe to get past this a little bit. But, you know, I think that about covers it. You know, this is just a really prime area for people like choke points like Junkrat and, you know, Bastions and Tourbillon turrets, and Symetra is just like crazy here, just putting those turrets there. Super, super good. And I believe that's going to be it, guys. I hope that kind of maybe gave you some ideas of what to play if you're having trouble here, or if you're not having trouble, you know, maybe just switch up heroes and try something else for fun. You know, I do that a lot. So yeah, there you go. Next video, we're going to cover attack on this map and kind of go through some stuff that's good there, because there are, you know, like a Winston and a Pharah is like really good on attack. I'll go into that in more detail. But anyway, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any suggestions, comments, or anything like that. Post them down below in the comments, and I will, you know, respond to them. So until next time, I look forward to seeing you all. Take care, and thanks for watching.